Hello YouTube, this is going to be a different Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of a thing, new video about Yu-Gi-Oh! First I'm going to do an update. I'm going to say, here is Queen. I just got this card for like $1, which was a really good deal. The guy just wanted to get rid of stuff, so I knew I could probably get it for a little less than usual. So yeah, I'm really happy I got that. I have some other ones, like a Japanese Horn of Heaven that's holographic and stuff. I got a lot of cool looking cards. So please leave me a comment to remind me. As you know, I'm in college and I'm gonna probably forget. But yeah, I'm going to need to do a video on that. But right now, I'm going to do I guess you would say a deck profile for Exodia. Now I'm going to warn you, this is my personal build for my, I like it for my playstyle. It works really consistently for me. It works really well. I've used it also on the DN. Well, actually, I've even lulled on DN. I've even put in more. I've had even 54 card deck at once, and I beat one of my friends like 5 times in a row. So it's a pretty consistent deck. It's meant to be a FTK, but I put in also 1 day apiece, which allows you to basically get another turn most likely, unless they put down Thunder King Ryo or something else, and you're pretty much screwed if you don't get it in first turn. But I mean, this pretty much works as a first turn win kind of a deck. So yeah, as you see, I've been shuffling, or maybe you didn't see, it was off camera kind of, but I've been shuffling. I'll shuffle even more right in front of you guys, just to show I'm not really cheating or anything. It's like a lot of people say, like, oh, you're cheating or whatnot. So I have to do this. So look, this is basically my whole hand. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna move over here. Alright. So let's see. This is my whole hand. Now I feel awkward. But anyways, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna want to get rid of Thunder Dragon, this card. So I'm going to put it basically into the graveyard, which this will be the graveyard for now. And I'm going to, oh well, I'm not going to draw. I'm going to look for those 2 cards, and I get that and that. You see, those 2 cards, because of the effect of Thunder Dragon, I get to bring up to 2 cards from my deck to my hand, which is very, very helpful, especially since I run other cards, which I'll show you in a little while. I'm going to first start out 1 day apiece, obviously. I want them to have at least 1 more card. Oh dear, I got a Exodia piece, now I have 2 already. So that's perfectly fine. I'm going to go do Upstart. They gain 1,000, I get to draw a card. Then I do Into the Void. Into the Void, you have to have at least 3 cards to be able to use it, and you draw, and at the end phase, your hand blows up pretty much, which is perfectly fine to me. I draw another card, it's another trade-in. It's not looking too good right now. But I have my last Into the Void. Last Into the Void, Tune Table of Contents. Perfect, it's like a miracle right there. Tune Table of Contents. I put Tune Table of Contents in there. Now I'm proxying to Tune Table of Contents. Mainly because I think it's a necessity. You have to have 3. I got the idea from watching this other guy's video about playing Tune Table of Contents and you playing Thunder King Dragon, from his video that he made some time back. So I got a really good idea, and I was like, I might as well try it. I don't think this actually will work that well. Yeah, it actually does. So by Toon Table's effect, you can search for another Toon card and you could bring it to your hand. So I bring another one to my hand. Then I bring another one to my hand. And then I get Blue Eyes Toon Dragon because it is a Toon, not because it's because it's a level 8 dragon. Sorry, monster. Then I could use Trade-in. Discard one level 8 monster. Draw 2. 1, 2. Whoop-de-doo. Now we get to use it again. Blue Eyes. 1, 2. Now I have Into the Void and Upstart. So I'm going to first do Upstart. To gain, they gain 1,000. Magical Mallet, which is really good. Into the Void. Now I get a Cup of Ace. Cup of Ace is a unique card. This card can actually help you in both ways. It can help you if they have like a DD Crow or something. Because if you get heads, you draw 2 cards. If you get tails, your opponent draws 2 cards. So yeah, I don't actually have a coin. I'll use a cap, I guess, because I'm eating right now. Alright, it's heads. No, it's not really a coin, but, you know, I mean, if you want me to say it the other way around, I mean, the outcome, I think, would really not matter. So I do that, draw 2, and then Hand Destruction. Get rid of these 2 Thunder Dragons. I get to draw 2. That's the reason why you want Thunder Dragon in your deck, is for specifically to use Hand Destruction on that. Now, because I got these 2 cards of consonants, I'm able to do this. Discard 1 Dragon type tuner, which cards the Whitestone Legend is, and I get to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Now I get a search because of Whitestone of Legends effect for a dragon. I get to do that. Look at this. Look at how small this deck already is. And I really just started. It's only been 7 minutes into the video, and it's going to get even faster. Now I do Pot of Duality. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take Pot of Avarice. Just because it's a nice card I could use. It's a nice safety net there. Now let's see what I have in my hand. Oh, okay. So this is what I have in my hand pretty much. It is really nice. I'm going to show you. This is something that you may not want to do if you know that if you put these 2 cards, any cards of Exodia into the graveyard, then you're messed up. I wouldn't do that. But in this case, let's say they're not. And most of the time, if you're going first, there really isn't anything they're going to do. So Hand Destruction, discard those 2, draw 2. The reason why I say that is because we have Pot of Avarice in our hand. Pot of Avarice in your hand will allow you to get those 2 pieces of Exodia out, and it's really helpful. I'll show you in a minute because this is going to be finished pretty soon. Do that. I get a draw 2, 1, 2. I don't think I have a piece of it. Oh, I do have a Blue Eyes. I have a Blue Eyes, so I'm able to use its effect. This last turn, there's Blue Eyes. I got mixed up, I think, with the Toon Blue Eyes there. And we only have a couple of cards right here. Kind of hard to shuffle, but yeah, I'll try my best. There we go. And there is the little stack of those. So this is all that I have in my hand. And I have the Blue Eyes right there. Okay. So we have a lot of cards right now. I'm perfectly fine. I could do Hand Destruction. I'll do Hand Destruction right now. Do Hand Destruction there. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Upstart right there. Draw a card. Another piece of Exodia. How many pieces do we have? We have only 2. Okay, good. At this point, I would probably do a Magical Mallet. But to show you Pot of Avarice's effect, I'll use Pot of Avarice. And this is why you want to put a Pot of Avarice into your deck, and why you're going to be doing hand destruction possibly to Exodia, and why you're going to have 3 Thunder Dragons, which is the max you can have, and it really is once again a necessity. So with that, I've got all of these. I think you can see that pretty well. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just make sure that I kind of have some of the cards separated. You don't really want any Exodia pieces right next to each other. That's happened to me before in a couple duels, and I've actually been perfectly fine with that. But if you're going first turn with it, or you're drawing and you get nothing but Exodia, I mean, if you get nothing but Exodia, that's good, but it can make it really stressful, and then you have to think more. So there's 1, and another piece of Exodia, 2, and there's Thunder Dragon. Now this is why you use Thunder Dragon back in. You use Thunder Dragon's effect, you get 2 more cards back into your hand. Thunder Dragon and Thunder Dragon, because they have to be Thunder Dragon. So there's that. I'm gonna put that up there. God, forgot about that. Sorry. But this is. But this is running a little long right now, but I'll get this finished. I'm gonna use Magical Mallet. I'm gonna keep these Exodia pieces in my hand, and I'm gonna keep these 2 Magical Mallets just as a safety net. And I'm gonna draw. I put 3 cards in, and now I'm gonna be drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can use one of Thunder Dragon's effect to get the other one out. It's not really going to do too much. Actually, I think I have all of them. Oh well, it doesn't really matter that I looked at these, because see, I only have 5 right now. I can easily do Magical Mallet, and I'm gonna put this 1 card back in there because it really doesn't matter. Alrighty. Okay, and let's do that. Okay, so I have Magical Mallet just as a safety net 1 more time. Now if I don't get the cards that I need, I'm going to need like a Blue Eyes or something, Draw Power or something like that. I could use the last Magical Mallet, and I'm going to blow basically all of my hand and start from scratch. That was a Heart of Cards moment kind of there, because that would have been a pain. But I got Blue Eyes right there with trade in. 1, 2, Cup of Ace. Let's say, because I have enough. I don't know why I put the other Cup of Ace in here. It's not supposed to be in there. I only play with 1. It got in there somehow. But anyways, let's just say Cup of Ace didn't work for some reason. All right. Well, it's not even supposed to be in there in the first place. You don't want to run more than 1 Cup of Ace, mainly because that's obviously going to clog up. It's like in this situation, it would clog it up. It's just stupid. So technically, this is the card I would be drawing. So then I would have only basically 1 card that I would need, or 2 cards I would need to get. But I'm just going to do Magical Mallet. And with these 4, I technically should be doing 5. I'll say 5. I'll put this one in there. I just don't want to deal with that one. Anyways, so let's do this. Okay. God, it is hard to shuffle. That's the problem with this deck. It is hard to shuffle, because like, you see, like with these cards, it's just like, yeah, it sucks. It's just, it is stupid. That's why Exodia deck is stupid, dude. That's why this is a silly deck. So basically, these are the cards that I have. 5 cards there. I took basically Cup of Ace out. I'm not going to deal with that. So let's do this. Dark World Dealings. Get rid of this. Draw. I was one card short. But once again, 1 day apiece is still in play. This is all in the first turn, so it's perfectly fine. But, get that card out. Most of the time, I mean, you're going to be either 1 turn short, or you're going to get done. Actually, 100% of the time, it's going to be either one of those choices. But most of the time, you're going to get the first turn win. I would make, if I really wanted to, I could show, okay, this is unbeatable deck. It will win first turn every single time. There's no deck that's like that. But this is a pretty consistent deck. As you saw, I was one card shy. And this is actually, I only use 2 cards of consonants. I'll just get into the deck list right now. Obviously, get 5 pieces of Exodia. That is a absolute must in the Exodia deck. I would hope that you guys all know that, because it is an Exodia deck, so that is very necessary. So there's those, all 5 pieces. Into the Void, which is a good card. Once again, it backfires if you don't get it pretty much in first turn. That's why this is mainly a first turn deck. If you're afraid you're not going to do it, you could keep a Pot of Advice in your hand, or you could keep it or set it. You could set it down and then have it go to their turn, and then on your turn you can activate it, just to be safe. So there's 3 of those. 3 magical mallets. That is a very big necessity there. So yeah. Oh, actually, I think I would have won. Actually, I didn't draw another card, because I was supposed to draw another card because of the Cup of Ace. See, that's why I was upset, because Cup of Ace wasn't supposed to be in there. You just get one. Where is that one card? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna show you guys. I think I put in 2 just for lulz for one time. But yeah, see, oh, God, get the wrong one. See, there's 2 right here. There's 2. I had 2 right there. Don't play with 2. Play with 1. Or not even play with it if you want. Anyway, so let's go with Hand Destruction, since I got one of those out. I play with 3 of those. So yeah, that's pretty normal for most people. Then Thunder Dragon, as I have said before, 3. I really think that this is a necessity for every single deck, especially with the Blue Eyes build for Exodia. 1 day apiece is a must now. Trade in, and trade in. 3 trade in. Pot of Duality, I just play with 1. You could play with 2. I guess 2 would be better. I just don't have the time or the money to do that. I play with 1 Dark World Dealings. I like this card actually a lot, with it being just 1. It works really well, as you saw in the circumstance that I had, that I needed to get 1 more card. So I did that. It was really nice. Upstart, obviously, want to go with 3 of those. And Tune Table of Contents, playing with the little staples there. You want to get 3, that's for sure. Blue Eyes, 3 of those, obviously. And then 3 White Stones of Legend. Then Cards of Consonants, I only play 2. I technically should be getting a 3rd one, but I actually think 2 is a lot better. Pot of Advice and Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. So that is the whole deck list for my deck, pretty much, the Exodia deck. If you have any questions, comments, leave any news or anything pertaining to any of these cards, your ideas for a deck list, your ideas for Exodia deck list. If you've made an Exodia deck, then you could maybe show a gameplay of it or something. not gameplay, but a duel, you know, and show me how you test it out and explain as to why it was really good for you. Pretty much almost all the stuff that I've said in this video. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I got confused with the Cup of Ace, and I actually should have drawn that last card. So technically, I should have won because the last card I would have gotten, the second to last card was an Exodia leg. Then I would have used the Dark World dealings with my to get rid of my Thunder Dragon to get the last piece. So pretty much I confused myself. That's the problem with this deck. It is confusing. It is annoying. Even for the player, it is annoying. So it's a fun deck, I guess, but since I played it so many times now, it's gotten to the point where I just don't care about it that much. But I keep it just because it's funny. See people's expressions and stuff. Confused as to how the heck you got it off, and you think you're cheating, but you're not. So yeah, this is basically my update for that, or not update, but deck profile for Exodia, and hope you guys liked it. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.